What's up guys? It's Eric Haas here in sunny Southern California with eXp Realty. We're about to get it on with this ride along again. We're about to cruise through Mar Vista and take another look at one of its awesome pocket neighborhoods. This one happens to be one of my favorites. I'll be biased here because I happen to live here, and we're about to roll through with our ride along in Mar Vista Flats. So take a seat right next to me. We're about to cruise on through. Alrighty guys, we are cruising down Palms Boulevard. This happens to be the northern border for Mar Vista's pocket neighborhood that we're about to jump into, which is Mar Vista Flats. And you can see we're a bit elevated right now, and not all Mar Vista Flats is actually flat. There's quite a few streets in the neighborhood that offer some tremendous westward Pacific Ocean views. Now we're cruising down Palms Boulevard right now. To my left is Little Palms, or Junior Palms, which could be conceived as the northern border as well. But we're going to make a left turn here onto Beethoven, which is our western border. We're going to cruise on down and get this ride along started. Alrighty, we just made a little turn on a Marco Place. As we get into the heart of Mar Vista Flats, we're going to make a right turn here on Meyer Street. And these homes, my friends, were built in the 40s and 50s. They were built very basic, very simple, low cost to provide affordable housing. But fast forward to 2021, and the west side is now Silicon Beach. If you're not familiar with Silicon Beach, it's basically Silicon Valley from up north, just transplanted to the west side. We've got Google, Facebook, Snapchat, Yahoo, just to name a few. And that's what's really driving the prices in the neighborhood. In fact, a lot of these brand new homes that you see popping up are flying off the market a lot of the times before they're even completed. Now we're still cruising down Meyer Street, guys, and got a bit of trivia for you. I'm sure you didn't know this because I didn't personally know this, but Mar Vista was actually annexed to the city of LA in 1927. Now here's the real kicker. Mar Vista as a neighborhood was actually recognized by Los Angeles in what year? 2006. Can you believe that? Just 15 years ago, this neighborhood was finally recognized, and it's been here, since the 1920s with the bean field. All right, guys, we're making our way onto May Street, and I get it, I'm sure a lot of you out there, depending where you are in the country, or if you're here right in LA, you're thinking, hey, there's developments happening all the time. But when the developments are starting at a price point of $2.8 million and they're selling before the ground is even broken, that's definitely got to say something about the demand. And the demand right now in this market is all in favor of the sellers, because buyers are out in droves looking for inventory, and it's just non-existent. Rolling up May Street, got to let you know about where these homes are coming in as far as values go. Now, if you want something that's more move-in ready like we see right here, you're going to be painting a picture of $1.8 million. Now this one right here, more of a tear down, you're still going to be looking to pay $1.2 million just to get in the door. And then again, it's more of a fixer tear down, so you're either scraping it or you're going to be putting at least $200,000 in to bring it up to today's modern standards. All right, so we're rolling up Marco Place right now, and this is going to actually take us up a little bit of a hill. Marco Place has some homes on the street that definitely have some great view opportunity, especially if you're going with the second story. When we make our turn up here, ooh, little American muscle there for you. We make our turn up here on a Francis Place, and we turn our camera to the right here. We're going to see some brand new homes, and let me tell you, they've got some crazy unobstructed views all the way out to the west and to the beach. Alright, so we cruised up Marco Place. We're making it over to Wasatch right now, and we're cruising it up north on Wasatch. But here's a little difference between the streets that are elevated like Wasatch, Colonial, Francis, that have the view potential. They also have much larger lots. They're at 7,500 plus, sometimes bigger. Whereas where we were just at on May Street and Meyer and Moore in the flatter areas, we're looking at the average of 6,000 square foot lots. Now here on my left, folks, is the highest sale in the neighborhood. This mega actually included both properties here and sold for $5,050,000 in the first week. It offered a brand new, or newer, Marmo Radziner, which is an acclaimed architect in the neighborhood, and then offered a duplex next door which is fantastic during these times for the stay at home and work from home situations, and just having family closer as well. So these are the types of opportunities that are arising, and the crazy price points that go along with them. And let me tell you, if you're thinking about a teardown, would be nice in the neighborhood, I agree wholeheartedly, but a 7,500 square foot lot is going to run you $1.6 million, and these 7,500 square foot lots with a brand new home is going to run $3.5 to over $4 million, depending on the architect and who built it. Now, while we have some pretty amazing homes with some amazing view potential as well, we've also got some really super cool mid-century modern homes here that were actually built in the 1940s by Gregory Ames. And these are really simple modular homes where the architect actually used the same floor plan and made just simple rotations here and there to offer a variation amongst the homes in the neighborhood with respects to their layout. Now, also, I've been in some of these homes, and it's pretty cool that you can actually move some walls around to accommodate the space the way that you'd actually like it. Now, 3 streets accommodate these homes. The one we're on now is Meyer Street. We're going to make a right here, and we'll cruise over to May Street, which has some more Gregory Ames style homes. And then Beethoven is our 3rd street with these types of homes. Now, when these homes were first put into project, there was a plan to build over 100 of these mid-century moderns. Unfortunately, only 59 came to be, and let me tell you, they aren't cheap. Now, when they were first built, just to give you an idea, they were about $10,000 to $15,000 compared to where we just were in the flatter areas of Meyer Street that are more tract-oriented. Those were around $5,000. So you definitely were paying a bit of a premium. But as you can see, definitely getting some unique opportunities here. And let me tell you, right here at Moore Street, this was the actual property that was featured as the model home. It was the only one that had a fully landscaped backyard as well, and had all kinds of one-of-a-kind plants. The model home also was approved for its first edition, was the first one to do that. And to do that nowadays, it's protected by the Mar Vista Historical Society. So there are a ton of different things that this one right here, which recently was remodeled, had to endure and follow in order to make the remodel happen. All right, we're making a right turn onto Wade Street going south. And as you can see, the neighborhood has seen a tremendous amount of change, brand new homes, remodeled homes. I love the walkability of the neighborhood, the trees in the neighborhood as well. But let me just give you a breakdown on prices too for the flat areas compared to the 7,500 square foot lots with the elevation. The flat areas with the 6,000 square foot lots, teardowns are around 1.2 million on the last block before you get to Venice Boulevard. Anything north of that's going to be probably closer to 1.3 or higher. And then if you're looking for something more move-in ready, as I mentioned before, like this cute one on the right, we're looking at 1.8 and even into the $2 million range, depending on how big it is. 1.8 would be something that's like 1,500 square feet. So you can imagine if you have 1,800 square feet, you're definitely going to be pushing that $2 million plus mark. And then if you're thinking about brand new homes whatsoever, you're definitely going to be starting at 2.7 million and going north of $3 million, again, depending on what was done, amenities offered, if it has a rooftop deck, pool, and of course who the architect and designer were. Alrighty guys, we're rounding out our ride-along tour here on Stewart Avenue in the Mar Vista Flats. And I just want to break down the market to you. As I mentioned, it is a super hot seller's market. In fact, while we were driving in the neighborhood, we literally saw 2 homes that literally came on the market 1 week ago and are already under contract. Staging's moving out. It's a hot market, and it's completely different than what it was just 6 months ago. November saw a number of 80 homes for sale. Now we're pushing 35 homes for sale. Buyers are out in droves. It's a hot market for sellers. So let me tell you, if you have had any interest whatsoever in selling your property here in Mar Vista or on the west side of Los Angeles for that matter, please don't hesitate to reach out, drop a comment. I'm more than happy to help you out and explain the right way to do it and develop a plan specifically for your home as well. We're cruising down Boise right now. And if you're a buyer, guys, Love to help you out as well. I understand the inventory is super tight. We've got to be creative with the ways that we go about finding property, and I am not a stranger, nor am I shy of going after properties that are off market. So on that note, that finishes up our little tour here in Mar Vista Flats. Hope you completely enjoyed it and got a good sense of what the neighborhood has to offer. And have an awesome weekend. And we're going to catch you on the next video with some market updates, because Q1 just closed up, and I got to keep you up to speed on what's going on so you can know what it takes to sell or buy in this market. Have a great one. Stay blessed.